Hi Erik.
Hi.
We saw the statement yesterday from the club about Cristiano Ronaldo. I was just wondering how that conversation went with him and how you see the situation going forwards.
What's the talk, if you ask about that, is between Cristiano and me. So the statement is also clear, I think.
Do you feel that he will be able to play a part moving forward? Obviously he's not available this weekend. Do you think he will be part of your team moving forward?
Yes, it's also in the statement. He remains an important part of the squad.
Erik, did he refuse to come onto the pitch on Wednesday night?
Yes.
A couple of weeks at the start of the season, you reacted to a game against Rayo Vallecano and said it was important for players to stay and support their teammates. 2 or 3 weeks ago, after the Manchester City game, you said that Ronaldo was different and everybody knew he was different. How do you manage this situation? Because it seems you've won a really big game, everybody's talking about Ronaldo. How do you manage this? Because you can't be certain this is not going to happen again.
How we did look at this, like I'm here the manager. I'm responsible for the top sport culture here, and I have to set standards and values, and I have to control them. And we are in a team, and in a team we have standards, we have values, and I have to control it. And so after Rayo Vallecano, I thought it's unacceptable, but he wasn't the only one, but that is for everyone. So when it's the second time, that will have consequences. That is now what we did, and so we miss him tomorrow, and that is a miss for us, for the squad. It's a miss, but I think it's important for the attitude, for the mentality from the group. And now we have to focus on Chelsea, and that is the most important.
Erik, what do you hope that the dropping him for the game and having him train on his own, what do you hope that will achieve? Are you expecting Cristiano to change and maybe to apologise and everything to be okay? What do you hope it'll all achieve?
Oh, I think it will have a reflection for him, but I think it's also for everyone else. It's I set a warning in the start of the season, and then when the next time it has to be consequence. Otherwise, when you are living together, when you playing together, and football is a team sport, and so you have to fulfill certain standards, and I have to control it.
How frustrating are you finding this? Because we should all be talking about you maybe making the top 4 this weekend, but we're all asking questions about Cristiano. How frustrating is that for you?
I understand there are questions about that, but on the same time, it's about Chelsea, and we have a big game to play. So all my focus is on that game. All the focus from the staff is on that game, and the focus from the players are on that game. And we have to win that game, and we have to do everything we can. So we need full concentration to prepare that game and to play our best.
And do you find that difficult? Do the players find that difficult to focus when all this is going on around the edges?
I think that's part when you play in top football. That are sometimes it's the rumours, there's noise, and don't get deflected. You have to focus on the job, and that is performed tomorrow.
Erik, so far your best results against your biggest rivals have come at Old Trafford. How ready do you think your team are to play that sort of way and have that sort of level of performance away from home?
For me, it's never an issue away or home, because the pitch is even big. It's 11 against 11. There's a ref, so it's all the same. And also away, we have also always a lot of support from our fans, and we are really happy with that. So we feel strong, and we're looking forward to that game tomorrow.
And what dynamic is it like when you're facing a manager you've already faced for a different team so soon after?
It's nothing. I think from that game, it's a different game, different team. Yes. So different players, we are further in the process. So I don't think, of course, I know more about him. And the first time he knew maybe more about me. And that is maybe an advantage because he know more about Manchester United in the first game. So now I'm longer in the UK in the Premier League. So tomorrow, good fight, but it's not a fight between managers. It's a fight between teams. Chelsea, Manchester United.
Thank you.
Andy. You mentioned the support. You've had 3 big home league wins. How are you finding it? How does it compare to Holland? Do you want more from the fans? Are you impressed by it?
Oh, it's fabulous to play on Old Trafford with our fans in our back. That's great experience every time again. And I think opponents don't like to come to Old Trafford. But on the same time, I also like to play away games because all the stadiums in the Premier League are fantastic. And so I'm really looking forward to Stamford Bridge. Already I had that experience to play there, so I know how the atmosphere is there, so it's fantastic.